Have you ever trusted someone so powerful that you never imagined they could be the one destroying lives in silence? My name is Amora. I didn't go looking for this story. It found me, and it almost swallowed me whole. I live in a busy township just outside the city. Noise never sleeps here. Street sellers shouting. Okadas speeding past. People hustling, surviving. And right at the center of it all stood the courthouse. Tall, cold, untouchable. And inside that courthouse ruled Judge Bamedia. Everyone knew his name. They said he was fair. They said he feared God. They said if your case reached his table, truth would win. We believed that. Until my neighbor, Baba Sadiq, was arrested. He was an old man. Quiet. Always feeding stray dogs. The kind of person who greeted everyone, even those who ignored him. They said he was involved in armed robbery. It made no sense. But the case moved fast. Too fast. And it landed in front of Judge Bamedia. I remember the day of the verdict. The courtroom was packed. I went because Baba Sadiq's daughter, Zainab, is my friend. She's 24. Strong. But that day, she looked like she was breaking. The judge didn't even look at Baba Sadiq when he spoke. Guilty. Just like that. 20 years. Zainab screamed. I held her, but she pushed me away and ran out. I didn't blame her. I couldn't breathe either. That was the day everything started to feel wrong. Because a week later, a man everyone knew was a criminal, Connor Sharp, walked free. Same court. Same judge. No solid evidence. Witnesses missing. Case dismissed. People whispered, but no one spoke loud enough. Except Zainab. She refused to accept it. This is not justice, she told me one night, her eyes burning. Something is wrong, Amora. I can feel it. I told her to be careful. In our town, asking questions about powerful people is like digging your own grave. But Zainab didn't stop. She started visiting the courthouse every day. Watching. Listening. Asking small questions. At first, nothing. Then one evening, she came to my house shaking. I saw him, she whispered. Who? The judge. He wasn't alone. She told me she had followed him after court. He didn't go home. Instead, he drove to a quiet part of the city, a place known for shady deals. I hid behind a stall, she said. Amora. I saw a man hand him a black bag. My stomach tightened. Are you sure? She nodded. And the man. I've seen him before. He was in court last week. His brother was on trial. My heart started pounding. Bribes. It sounded crazy. Dangerous. But it also made sense. From that moment, we were in it together. If you're still watching this story, pause right now and hit like. Because what I'm about to tell you next, people have disappeared for less. We started digging carefully. No phones. No messages. Only face-to-face talks. Zainab kept following the judge's movements. I spoke to people quietly, court clerks, cleaners, even a security guard who liked to talk after a few drinks. And slowly, the truth began to show itself. Cases were being decided before they even reached court. Money changed hands. Verdicts were sold. Innocent people were being buried alive in prison. Guilty men were walking free, laughing. And Judge Bamedia was at the center of it all. But we needed proof. Real proof. Not whispers. Not suspicions. Something that would shake the entire system. Then came the night everything changed. Zainab called me at midnight. I have something, she said, her voice barely audible. Come now. I didn't even ask questions. I grabbed my jacket and ran. She was waiting behind the courthouse, near the old records building. Her hands were dirty. Her clothes dusty. What happened? I asked. She pulled out a small flash drive. I broke into his clerk's office, she said. My heart nearly stopped. You did what? I had to, she snapped. Amora, listen. I found files. Hidden ones. Case numbers, payment records, names. I stared at her. This is it, she whispered. This is what we need. I wanted to be excited. But something felt off. Too easy. Too perfect. Did anyone see you? I asked. She hesitated. I don't think so. That answer chilled me. But we were already too deep. The next day, we met with a journalist from the city. A woman known for exposing corruption. We gave her the flash drive. She promised to verify everything. 3 days later, the story broke. It exploded. Headlines everywhere. Respected judge exposed in bribery scandal. Names of victims. Evidence of payments. Recorded conversations. The city was on fire. People protested. Families cried outside the courthouse. And Judge Bamadil was arrested. I thought that was the end. I was wrong. Because the trial revealed something no one expected. The evidence was real. But not all of it came from the clerk's office. Some of it came from inside the judge's personal chambers. Access that only a few people had. The journalist called us. There's something you need to know, she said. My chest tightened. What? The system logs, they show someone else accessed the judge's files before the exposure. I looked at Zainab. Her face went pale. Who? I asked slowly. There was a pause. Then the journalist said a name. Zainab Sadiq. I turned to her. What is she talking about? Zainab didn't speak. Her silence said everything. Zainab, my voice shook. What did you do? Tears filled her eyes. I didn't plan this, she whispered. I just wanted to find something, anything. But you said you broke into the clerk's office. I lied, she said. The ground felt like it was disappearing under me. I followed the judge that night, she continued. Not just to the meeting. I followed him home. My heart started racing. I saw where he kept his keys. I waited until he slept. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I went inside, she said, her voice breaking. I searched his office. And I found everything. Zainab, that's... I know, she cried. But Amora, you didn't see what I saw. Files, videos, people begging for mercy. He didn't care. I stepped back. This was bigger than I thought. Darker. But there's more, she said. And that's when the real twist hit me. The night I went in, I wasn't alone. My blood ran cold. What do you mean? She looked at me, fear all over her face. I heard someone else inside the house. Who? I don't know, she whispered. But I wasn't the only one watching him. The trial continued. Evidence stacked up. Witnesses came forward. Judge Bamadil sat there, silent. Cold. Like a man already gone. Then, on the day of the final judgment, he smiled. Not a normal smile. Something wrong. Something that didn't belong. The judge overseeing his case asked if he had anything to say. And he spoke. They think I acted alone, he said calmly. They think I chose this. The courtroom went silent. But justice, he continued, is not always what it seems. Zainab gripped my hand. I could feel her shaking. They came to me, he said. When I was still clean. Still respected. They offered me power, protection, more than money. Who? The prosecutor demanded. But the judge only laughed softly. You will see, he said. That night, he disappeared. Gone. From a maximum security cell. No broken locks. No cameras showing anything. Just gone. The police said it was an escape. But people in my town say something else. They say the spirit of those he betrayed came for him. That justice found him in a way the courts never could. And Zainab, she hasn't been the same. Sometimes, she says she hears footsteps at night. Sometimes, she swears someone is watching her. And last week, she told me something that made my blood freeze. Amora, she whispered, what if he wasn't lying? What if he really wasn't alone? So now I'm asking you. If a man like Judge Bamedio could fall, how many others are still out there? Watching. Waiting. If you made it this far, don't just scroll away. Like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this story because people need to hear this. And follow this channel, because what I found next. I don't think I should be talking about it. But I will. In part 2.